we are again, checking out the South County News. Oh, it's a really great story. You know, there's a story in here about a factory accident. A worker got his entire left side cut right off. But it says from now on he's going to be all right. They have some great want-ads in here.
Oh, great want-ads? Good. I'm looking for a good job.
What happened to all the jobs you used to have before?
Well, I was working in an orange juice factory, but I couldn't concentrate, so they canned me.
Didn't you also work for a tailor? But that didn't suit you because you did a so-so job. You also worked for a muffler factory, didn't you?
I did, but it was just too exhausting. I was a lumberjack for a while, but I couldn't hack it, so they gave me the axe. Oh boy, you know, recently I just compared my income to my outgo kind of thing.
Did you come out okay?
I come out even if you kick in $14.
You know, I am very happy to say that I am retired. From Monday through Friday, I do nothing. And on the weekends, I rest.
Rest? Well, what time do you go to bed?
About 3 hours after I fall asleep in front of the TV.
Do you do any kind of like work around the house?
No. If I clean up the garage or the basement, one of my kids come along and wants to store something there. There is one problem. Since I've retired, my memory is not so good. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry, but I don't remember who you are. Can you tell me your name?
Person before you have to know. Hey, we gotta take care of ourselves. Last week I had my annual physical with the doctor. Yeah, he looked me all over and he listened to my heart for a long time. Finally I said, well, Doc, how do I stand? And he said, I've been wondering the same thing too. Well, I'm gonna get a second opinion.
Second opinion about your heart?
No, about the bill he sent me. Oh, you. But I'm trying to take care of myself. They had down at the local gym an advertisement. You could go down there and take a class and work out like an astronaut. So I rolled, and I went down there, and I jumped up and down, and I grunted, and I sweated. And by the time I got my gym shoes on, the class was over.
Well, you know, I have to be careful. Athletes get athlete's foot.
Oh, but astronauts get mistletoe.
Hey, you know, my grade school teacher must have thought I was going to be an astronaut. Yeah. Told my dad I was doing nothing but occupying space.
Hey, speaking of education, last week, one night, I did all my granddaughter's homework by myself for her.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Yeah, the teacher said it wasn't right either, but
I feel kind of terrible. I've lost something, but I don't know what it is I've lost.
Well, do you know where you lost it?
If I knew where I lost it, it wouldn't be lost. The problem is, if I don't know what I lost, how will I know when I find it?
Well, maybe when you find it, you'll remember.
No, my memory's not so good anymore. You know, my memory's not so good anymore.
You know, speaking of memory, do you remember the difference between a shower curtain and toilet paper?
No. What's the difference between the shower curtain and toilet paper?
Aha, so you're the guy. I gotta get on home. There's a new baby in my son's house.
Oh, I bet he reigns the king of the house.
Reigns? No, he's more like the Prince of Wales. But we're waiting for change.
Diapers?
No, the baby swallowed a quarter, and we're all waiting for the change.
Say, speaking of waiting, can you wait around a little bit? There's a Boy Scout that wants to help an old lady across the street, and he needs a couple of guys to give him a hand.
Well, why does he know he needs so much help just to get an old lady across the street?
Well, apparently she doesn't want to go across the street.
Let's go give him a hand.
Where are we? More importantly, when are we?
Welcome to Iceland. 1014, home of Viking warriors, seafarers like yourself, just a bit hairier.
Hail, all the dressed strange people. I am Eric the Red, warrior and explorer. What brings you to our land? Hail, warrior Eric. We are explorers like yourself. We come in peace. Tell us, has anything strange been happening in your land lately? Well, a couple of people dressed like you come fishing lately, but they were very stupid. How so? Well, they were fishing with long, skinny sticks, instead of the proper way with spears and clubs. But my life is much stranger than that. Why? Well, I had hoped to raise a son and teach him to be a great explorer like myself. But I was unlucky. I had a girl instead.
Oh, Daddy! Dad! Like, what is this freako doing here? I distinctly told you I was using this beach for a party tonight. I mean, consideration, total lack of.
Do you see what I have to put up with?
I mean, like, I've asked everyone to come to my beach party. I mean, hunky guys from all the villages will be here. See? There's some now.
Roll the boat! 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 Roll the boat!
It's bad enough my father's trying to pressure me into being an explorer. I mean, have you seen how grody those boats get? Ew! I just want to have fun. Now my party will be ruined again.
Again? Well, what happened to all of your other parties?
Well, it's the same every time. We sit down and we eat, and then we dance, and just as things are really starting to groove, I get up to sing along to the beat, and the party's over. Gag me with a spear. My life is totally ruined.
There, my little sea bass. Everything will be all right. Daddy will make it all better. Look, I'll pay you to move the ship away from the shore. Shall we say 20 birch leaves? Birch leaves? You use birch leaves for money around here? Well, sure. What's in your wallet? No, you don't have to pay this. Let me move it along.
Oh, wait a minute. You're supposed to father a great explorer. Otherwise, Greenland and North America won't be discovered by the Vikings.
Don't worry about that. I plan to get stinking drunk tonight and keep on having children until I have a boy. Someone I can be proud to call Eric's son.
Well, you don't mean...
That's right. I'm going to turn over a new leaf.